Hello, how are you? I hope you've been doing well these first few days. And I'm going to continue with the review of my webinar that I did a few months ago. Okay? The title of the webinar was Ultimate Breakthrough Healing 5 Shifts to Let Go of Deep Seated Pain So You Can Become Your Best Self. And that shaking was my little doggy. He was just shaking. You heard that cling cling? That was the dog. Okay? And okay, so 5 shifts to let go of deep seated pain so you can become your best self. And the other day we went over the thinking that we may have now, that we're thinking that, whatever happened, it's never going to change. And that's just how we feel in the moment. Okay? But it actually can change. Especially if we were talking about the victim mentality that we may have. Yes, we can change that. We can change how we feel towards our families. We can change how we feel about ourselves. The self-worth that we don't have right now, how we can attain it. Okay? And then I also asked you some questions to find out where you are right now. Are you still feeling that shame and the guilt that you had years ago? And are you still feeling like you just can't let it go? It's been so long now, yes. It happened so long ago, but it's still with you every day because you can't let it go, or so you think. Okay? You may think that you can never overcome your trauma. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can. I used to think the same way, but I did overcome it. I don't want to say I am a survivor of childhood trauma, no, because I did more than survive. I overcame it and changed myself, my thinking, and so can you. And perhaps you never thought of how would it feel should you change your way of thinking. Well, let me read a few things, okay? Once you make those shifts in your thinking, how you may feel then, okay? It says, all those years of suffering will fade into the far distance. You will love yourself because you will no longer see yourself as a victim. You will know that you didn't do anything bad, but you will come to understand that sometimes bad things happen to good people, and that in itself will be so liberating for you. It was for me, right? Your family and friends will understand you much better, and they will see you differently because they now realize that you deserve so much more. That's a good thing, right? When family sees you in a different light. It says you will reach any career milestone that you set for yourself, and you have total confidence in everything that you do because there's nothing holding you back anymore. How about that? You will hold your head up high and walk with confidence wherever you go because you will know who you are. Nobody can tell you otherwise. You know who you are and that you're worthy, right? You ever thought of it that way? That people will see you in that light? You will feel good about yourself. You will respect yourself. And you will know without a doubt that you are worthy of love. Now, how about getting to that point where you actually feel and know that you're worthy of love? No matter what happened to you in the past, it has no bearing on anything in the future. Now, I want to tell you just a little bit about myself so that you know why it is you should listen to me, okay? Like I said, I am an overcomer. I don't want to say survivor. I am an overcomer of childhood trauma. And I won't say the actual word because I know there's censorship going on, and I want to make sure my video does not get deleted, okay, or censored in any way. But so I will refer to it as an experience or trauma, okay? So my first traumatic experience happened when I was 12. Then again when I was 14 and 15. And it happened from people that I knew. And I was made to believe that it was my fault. So for all those years, I carried the shame and the guilt. And I felt totally worthless, like I'm no good for anything, right? And nobody would ever love me because of the bad that I did, right? And it wasn't until I read lots of books, I looked at lots of talk shows. No videos were around back in that day. But it wasn't until then that I took in this knowledge that I realized that I could change the way I thought about things and the way I felt about things, that there is a way out of this. Okay? And once I made those shifts, my whole life changed. I became a different person. Okay? And I want that for you. It is definitely possible. Yes. But you do have to make a change in the way you think, in the way you look at things, in the way you see yourself. Okay? So I'm going to go over that next time when I come back with a video, and I go over those shifts that you have to make in order to change your way of doing things, the way you see yourself, and the way others will see you. Okay? All right. Well, thanks again for listening. Take care. I'll be back.